Okay, there we go. Nope. Okay, message. Share. Copy link. There we go. Put on my earphones. I'm getting my reference photo. Oh shit, I didn't save it. I gotta look for it again. Okay, here it is. Luckily it was an easy picture to find. Didn't have it saved and ready. We all our pens ready. Let's see what I could start with. I always freaking Annie has to be working at everything. There we go. Julio Cesar Arias Jimenez. FYT. Wouldn't have been FYT. And wow. I was working on this painting yesterday. It's pretty much almost done. I could leave it done at this point, but I still want to add a bit more detail, especially in the background. Trying to see if I'm adding some more, what do you call it, black hairs. I get some more paint. Yeah, how's everyone doing today on this nice Thursday afternoon, 12:50 p.m. for me. 74 degrees outside. Yeah, me, Annie? Sorry, we can take out the window. keeps on barking at everything and everyone. Just adding a bit more black. Those strands of hair. I might go in with some red and fix that little thing that's dangling from his neck. Yes, I gotta fix the background as well. Add some more detail. Turn off my brush. I'm gonna actually darken up some of this blue area. Needs to be more than that. Yeah, so this needs to be darker. Really dark. And shadow. Annie! What's with the freaking parking and everything? Well, how are you guys doing? Try this out. Some about this red over here. Okay. What a difference for an album. Let's go with this one. Okay, let's start with the background. And this one here. I'm trying to think how am I can do this. I think I'll just wet everything. Thank you, Mr. Watermelon. And trying to fix up the background. I have my reference picture here on the side that I'm using. Hey, what up, Artsy? Thank you, Beast. Hey, what up, Vamps? Damn, 10,000 buckaroos all for me? You sure have. I shall enjoy it. I should go around other streams and not share. I'll be like, haha, I got gifted 10,000, you didn't. I'm being an asshole about it. Well, how you guys doing? Neck. Let that be. That's vertical or boy? I have no idea. All I know, it's a cassowary. I'm not sure how I can tell the difference between male and female. Yeah, because some animals are easy to tell. Like what I think elk, deers. They must have like some really big horns or antlers. Females have little to nothing. Meow. Exactly. That's exactly how the animal sounds. And it goes meow. How'd you know? I'm pretty good with animals. It's gay. When they say it's gay, I decided I don't know how you could tell if it's a boy or girl, because some animals are easy to tell. right? Like even dogs. If a dog has a penis, it's a boy. If it doesn't, it's a girl. But some animals are a bit hard, like fish. Even then, some fishes are a bit easier to identify. You know, like guppies. Guppies are pretty easy to identify. Just gotta look at the fins. Keep going, brah. Thing beats. Let's see. Back's still focusing. I don't have that. I have good attendance, I promise. Welcome back, Roxy. Beats. Beast. Okay. Beast. Sad. Ricks. I'll give you one tally mark. I have good attendance. It's not gay. Its boyfriend is exactly the subscriber. Inya. INIYA 1. Did you just call me Roxy? I did by accident. I'm gonna say Rocky. Greetings from Japan. Hello, DJ Hato radio show. Also, I have one telemark. You don't just get a telemark just for showing up. You know, you gotta be active. Minimum of 2 minutes. Because if not, people just get come in and say hello and leave. No tally for me. Now you gotta tally your RT. You're already at 4. I'm gonna show what I'm doing for the last one. Thanks, bro. Yes, you're it. Is your ex-girlfriend, bro? What? I don't get it. Yeah, but at least that's the rule. You know, once you're active in the chat for a minimum of 2 minutes, you get telemark. And I shared some of Rocky. No, why can't I say Rocky? What is that, Rocky? I think you said it's pronounced Rocky. Rocky, her art, the TV man. Well, it reminds me of the TV. Static, old school. I just want to say that I have had existence for 3 days. Give me credit. What do you mean 3 days? Yeah, Rocky. This is literally just the second day. Did I bow wow? Let's eat your dog. Good luck trying to catch her. Little tiny dog. And she don't really trust people. You know, if I get closer, she runs away. Or at least other people. Not necessarily me. You have 5 dogs. Yeah, no, you have a bunch of dogs. And big ones too. Both only have 2 and both mine are tiny things. Well, one of them is tiny. Let me show you one. There's the picture. Took this the other day. I just realized I need to make a YouTube post. Oop. Motherfucker just sleeping, like, you know, just chilling. Please drop Goku. I do not do requests unless, I mean, a way to go around it is, you know, attend 5 streams. You know, because each stream you attend, you get a little tally mark. When you get 5 tally marks, I'll draw you this. Gojo. Typically I have more than 5, there's a city limit. I know there is limits, but you know, we're gonna talk about that. So these people have their drawings that I made for them. I did draw Goku one time. There you go. I forgot I could send you a picture on Discord. There he is. Saiyan God. That was requested by Smile. That was, a while ago. Yeah. Yes. Gokyo and Polio Vision. Let's go this dark green. I don't know. What do you think, R2? What should be painting, not really drawing. Yeah, same thing, same difference. What should I do for 10 tally marks? I was thinking maybe for 10 on this book, I'll do a whole page of whatever you ask. I did some ghosts. Good night, sir. It was glad to meet you. Meow meow. Thank you, Inya. Appreciate that. If you ever join again, you get another tally mark. You have one right now, so 4 more, and you get a drawing if you're choosing. He'll die while still alive. You're going to sleep. Alright, good night. You guys are on the other side of the world. It's still morning for me. It is barely 1:07 p.m. Afternoon just started. So good nights. Good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you have a sweet dreams. I hope you don't get sleep paralysis. And I hope you're able to have a lucid dream. How cool would that be? Be able to control your dreams. I think I might need to add a little bit more brown for the trunks. Oops, sorry. Just gotta do this one. Let's add a bit more brown. But yeah, if anyone's sending clicking the little send hi button, I cannot see it due to the app I am using. So I'm not ignoring it, just don't see that pop up for me. Yeah, I do have a pinned message there, but I know a bunch of people don't really read or see it. Excuse me. Okay, a little bit more little twigs. Yeah, I forgot to do that. You know, I could have just painted everything green, but I didn't. I want to have like some of these areas different shades of green. So I think it looks kind of good like this. A bit of brown. So now completely disappear behind this. So that's going to be a problem. The top is not painted. There we go. So I have to wait a bit so that can dry out. I think it should be just make it a bit smaller so it doesn't bother me. Watercolor. Guess we could try this out. Okay, so this watercolor, so I just go like this, it should kind of disappear, I guess. From 2 years ago. Picture of Trooper. All this is gonna be grass, so I just gotta keep on, you know, doing a bunch of little details everywhere. Not really uniformed. You know, I normally don't use pencils when I paint. I just stick to color pencils. If I say something, step back up. Here. Here's what Rocky's painting that she did 2 years ago. This looks nice too. It looks very sophisticated. What a nice lady. And her dog, Trooper. This is good. I like it. Stylized. I can't stand it. And just so you know, you got your tally mark. So you know, if you like to be dismissed, you could be dismissed. You don't necessarily have to be here. I know people are busy, got busy lives. All my stuff is stylized. What do you mean? What a pre-comp, man. I love drawing too, especially animals, but I feel my art isn't good enough. What do I do? What do you mean it's not good enough? I mean, the only thing you can do is just practice. And practice and practice and practice. And when you think you're done practicing, practice some more. Because, you know, I didn't get to this point, which I think I'm getting better. Well, I don't think I'm getting better. I know I'm getting better. Sounds a bit, you know, cocky, conceited, but it's true. I will have to go simple. Yeah, no problem. You got your tally mark for today. Like I said, just 2 minutes is a minimum. I just asked. I'm asking for a lot. 2 minutes minimum is easy, I say. You're at 2 right now. Yeah, Rico. I don't know if you're still here, but let me just show you where I started in my watercolors. Well, this is a watercolor painting I did like 6 years ago. Really ugly. And then I stopped using watercolors. And I started using watercolors again. This is December of last year. So, you know, 5-6 months of watercolors. Where I started and where I am. Or if not, that's another good page. Show the difference in progress. And I'm starting to use color pencils. I know a lot of people use watercolors and then pencils on top to give it that extra oomph. Which I should probably start doing, but I just don't. You know, there's a stupid thing where I have to stick to one thing. Like, I probably thank you, Rico. I don't have to practice. I just force myself to. Like I said, if you're able to sit down, you know, have a sketchbook. I have another one here. And just do a page of just studying. Right, this is the book I'm using just to like study different things, people, poses, and I don't take too long to do each drawing. Each one takes maybe max 10 minutes, but yeah, just kind of keep it loose. 10-15 minutes. You can pretty much fill up a page in like 30 minutes or less. You know, so just practice anything and everything, especially things that you want to get better at. Like yesterday, I was doing some of these ghosts, and it's good practice for like these drapes and shadows. You know, sometimes we hit a point in our drawing where we just don't feel motivated. So I mean, that has happened to me a few times, and what I usually do is I end up doing something else. So if I'm drawing a bunch of animals and maybe I'm starting to feel unmotivated, I don't know, I start painting people. Or maybe hey, what up, Kent? Welcome back. Yeah, but what kind of still needs to be, more work on it. But we're getting there. And first painting, I use clear pencils on. So hopefully it looks good. So if you want, I would do a speed paint of it, but I posted it before and after OC and tagged you. Let's check it out. Oh, just pictures. Oh, but here's Rocky's drawing that she made of me. 2 different versions. I was like, I don't know, staticky TV person. Well, at least that's the vibes I get. Like it. Check her out. Rocky draws. So if you want to do a speed paint, I mean, if you want to do a speed paint, go for it. Don't want to force anyone. Hello, DT girl. Welcome back. I can't stop into the thing I draw is perfect either, but I will remember your advice. Hi. No, trust me, I know. I was kind of the same way. I would sit down and draw something, and I would try to make it good. And in my opinion, I would well, not in my opinion, but in my mind, I was like, okay, I can't leave this painting until I finish it and it's good. If I started painting or drawing, I had to finish it that day. Which is just stupid thinking. But eventually, I was like, you know what? I could just do a bit here today, leave it, come back another day, and continue working on it. We just gotta, get out of our minds. Went to the mall today and got a watercolor notebook with 140-pound paper and a few jars of ink they have on sale. Jars of ink, like black ink or just colored ink? Kent. What do you want, Kent? 5. Like that, you just gotta try to get out of your mind and become a bit loose when sketching. I guess the one I showed you with like the ghosts and stuff. I go in knowing that all the ones that you draw aren't gonna be good. You might have 1 or 2 good ones, you might have 0, but try not to let yourself Try not to let yourself broke again. Bring yourself down. You should just loosen up a bit. So let me give you a Rico with a K. Yeah, one telemark. Got a telemark system. Each stream you join in and are active for 2 minutes or more, you get a telemark. After 5 telemarks, I'll draw something for you on a sticky note, and I'll keep it saved here. Black ink. I like the speedball ink. You can mix it with water brushes and make a gray wash with it. I do have some. Is it this one here? I like the turkey. Hey, Stefan. I guess you could say it's kind of a turkey. It's a cassowary. But I do have some pens that I've used, and I like to mix it with watercolor with something, and it does give like a gray smudge or something like that, which I like. So yeah, Rico, that's what we do here. It was Artie's idea. So, if I want to draw something, it'll be kind of a quick drawing as you saw on the post-it notes, something small. And at 10, I guess I'll do something else, don't know what yet. I got Winsor Newton ink because it was on sale. Usually too expensive for me. I have lots of ink in my drawer. Do I have a picture of it? Back then when I used to be subscribed to okay. Yeah, here's a picture of all the inks I have. I was cleaning out my let me just do it in turn. I was cleaning out my drawer of art supplies and I have a lot of these inks. Most of them are new and untouched. This was the mess of my drawer. I took it all out and organized it. Do you go live every day? Pretty much every single day, yes. Sometimes I go live 2 times a day, so that's 2 10 marks. And like I said, all I ask is just 2 minutes more or less. I know I don't want to make people stay here for too long. Okay, I have my mind up and making the second post. I have to download the speed paint, but yeah. Do you have a specific song you like? Oh, I like a lot of songs. I'll tell you right now. Here is my drawer, all organized. On the right is inks, and then color pencils on top, pens on the bottom, highlighters, markers, and like random stuff on the top left. But yeah, I have a lot of supplies. Okay, for music, anything by the band Hers, I'll show you, is good. Hers. You know, maybe Harvey, What Once Was. Excuse me. You made a post already? There's also this band I like, Franz Ferdinand. Oh, the Growlers, also another good one. Oh, there's a few. Excuse me. You got another post? So yeah, Rico. Just I know it's gonna be hard, but just get out of that mindset. I've been into a band called Antarctica lately. They have only one album though. Let me put it on right now. Let's see how that is. I'm always looking for new music, and sorry. Antarctica. I'll tell you when I post the art for sure. Albums. What's the band's name? Okay, I searched up Antarctica, but it's either a song. Okay, I think I found it. I don't think it's this one. This is from 1999. If you tell me the name of the band, Antarctica, and maybe a song, I can find it. Excuse me. Just respond to a message real quick. They made Maybe that old low, I'm not sure. Yeah, because I see it was welcome back Steel City. I found it. It's 1999. Is it this one? Oh, no, yeah, maybe it's this year. I'm not sure. Antarctica single 2024, and they only have one album from 1999. But that's what it says there. I'm not sure. Let me know if it's that one. And also let me know what you want me to draw. Kent. Yeah, it looks better than before. I still gotta finish. I'm testing out color pencils this time, so hopefully it comes out even better. That's them. All right, let me go. I'm gonna put it on. See what's up. There we go. Bamps. Let me give you your tally mark. Three. How about a UFO? I'm gonna do it right now. They sound a bit electric, not like synthesizers and stuff. I'll just use this one. What is yours? UFO stands for unidentified flying object. Alien. Alright, so what color do you want? What the hell did this come from? I already had it. What color would you like?
I don't have more colors, bro.
Like, I also have found these. Do I have a bunch? Also, I like this green. Okay, there's these matching. I have another yellow, a light blue, purple. That's the same one. Use the same one. Okay. Hold on, so you were live now? Yeah, hello, Wonder. Yeah, these are all the freaking. I have a bunch of sticky notes that I collected.
Like I said before,
You know, I'm a janitor. A lot of people freaking just throw out their sticky notes. Some brand new. I was going to ask for an alien, but you already did it. Xenomorph, so I changed it to UFO. Can't fucking Vamsilo. So you can go with green. You want like this darker green or lighter green? I have some more colors that I added Wonder that I found. They were, feathered into the drawer. Put these together. Lighter green. Make this one, it's darker. I have this here on my side. Do it right now. The top one. And I'll put it on top like this so it doesn't bleed through. A UFO. And no wonder was saying that I draw quick. Was the water sound in the background? Excuse me, it's my fish tank. I have a fish tank there, which I've been debating whether or not to disconnect the fish tank filter. Yo ho ho, welcome modern. To disconnect the fish tank while I stream, because I know a lot of people join in and they ask, is someone peeing? And maybe some people don't like it, so the Bigo Live app scares me cry. Bigo? Never heard of Bigo. Yeah, but Wanda was saying I draw quick. I was like, I don't think I draw quick, but kind of think about it. Perhaps I do. That's actually very interesting in my opinion. And I know some people might not like it. I know some people don't really mind, and like how you said, some people find that kind of relaxing. You know, some people have fish tanks and they understand. Where's my eraser? Got a UFO. So you can do some more watercolor sketches. You know, I like the style you have. It's simple, clean. Especially the snowy one. The snowy one's like my favorite. I mean, they're all good, but then the snow one, just something about it that I enjoy. I would have had to start like a flat circle and keep erasing the same details with a pencil one in one shot. Hey, drop quick. Maybe because I've been practicing trying to draw, especially with my figure drawings I do every single day. I do those kind of quick-ish, especially with the book with the ghost that I did yesterday. I do a lot of those drawings really quick. So the lopsided picking UFO. We do a little dude in here. So there's something else I can add, perhaps. Try and get like that appearance that it's circular, but I don't think I did a good job on that. And UFO. I might end up redoing it. There we go, next one added to the collection. RT Wonder, Poophead, Graphic, and Kent. And now back to the painting.
No cheating. 2 minutes.
Back. Let me go back. Okay. Seems like what happens is when I start adding some paint and water to this, because these are watercolor pencils, so they should kind of dissolve once I start, actually painting with it. So, do they? Yeah, I see some are kind of disappearing. It's fine. Those are kind of like messing with the color, but that's fine. All this is gonna be green anyways. $644, 6 away. I went up. Yeah, 6 more. 6 more subs for the Jackbox stream. I should probably hit it. I'm assuming sometime this week. Today, maybe tomorrow. But I probably won't go live until Friday of next week. I have some watercolor pencils that don't always turn into paint very well. These are kind of cheap. They're from like the big briefcase, with a bunch of supplies. It has watercolor pencils, color pencils, some paintbrushes, some paints, both acrylic and watercolor, oil pastels, the ones that has just a bunch of stuff they posted. Let me check. Oh, there she is. When you put Take Me Out, it's a good one. Here you go, Rocky. Her painting / drawing process. So far away from you. Going with the purple. I would say that all the channel colors, but then I'd agree. Well, there's some channel colors in there: purple, pink. I'm putting it on blast. I like the little freaking errors. The bottom one, don't try again. An error. Try again. There you go, finish. Yeah, if I'm loose, she's a lot looser with her freaking style. Like, check her out. Rocky draws. Like I was saying, if you're lucky to see her post or something, and this is a cassowary artsy. For the type of bird this is. Handsome Joy. Okay, then I'll give you your tally mark. Bunch of kind of mess here. Took 2 hours. It's kind of crazy how long some of the drawings, how long they take. Even if it looks like quick. Just gonna use this one for the feet. So I might start in some yes. Say it again, Eric. Excuse me. Cassowary. It's Cassowary. Cassowary. They're pretty big. Kind of like some giant ass emus, but more than badass. thought, I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna start adding color pencils into my drawings or paintings to get a bit of extra oomph. Thank you, Rocky. Yeah, some come out good, some come out bad. Let me just show you real quick. Emus are evil. I was gonna say it looks like an even cooler emu. This is the emu's chill cousin, and this is the emu's like, I don't know, 6th detached cousin, whatever. That's just a little bit weird. The freaking eye. Those eyes are horrible. I probably could have used color pencils on this painting. Alright, see you, Rocky. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm able to get a little bit more details with color pencils. Which obviously I knew that, I just never actually implemented it. I never really like used se parece a burbuja. There's the bird with the weird ass eyes. Look at one of our cats. I don't know, I was gonna say, like, I have this weird thing that I can't mix mediums. I don't know why. Kind of like OCD, but not really. I wouldn't say it's like OCD. You know, so like if I'm using watercolor, everything has to be watercolor. I can't really add pencil on top or pen or markers because I don't know why. I just can't do that. But I'm trying to break away from that because I know it could bring my paintings to another level. Could give it some, maybe like thinner lines that I need to give it. One thing is now going to take even longer to finish some of these. I think it's looking pretty good though. So it's wet. Gonna add some more paint to the background. The cassowary itself is pretty much done, in my opinion. The only thing that's will be left is the background and foreground, or just background in general. Liquid rubber? Never heard of that. What is that? Liquid rubber. kind of sounds familiar, but don't know really, not really sure what it is. I mean, for the mediums I have used, is obviously, you know, pencil, pen, watercolor. Use a bit of markers. I've used Copics before, but didn't really know how to control them or mix them well, so I just never really used them. I mean, I have a whole ass set of Copic markers just in my closet that I barely used. Also have the inks, like actual, like, you know, ink. Like I said, I showed the picture. That same thing, never used them. I want to try using different mediums, experimenting with other stuff. So you put it over part of the painting and it covers it in a way you can paint it and peel it off without damaging the paper. Kind of like tape. Like I said, it won't damage the paper. Cover the foreground, just paint the background. Yeah, so I'm guessing kind of, in a way, kind of like tape, but without actually messing up the paper, because there have been many times where I use tape and it messes up the paper. Not for painting, but you know, I made some little small versions of album covers, and I put tape in the back, taped it onto, you know, a mirror or something, and when I peel off the tape, it just rips up the back. So I could just, yeah. But that sounds pretty dope though. Maybe once I get a bit better and start, I don't know, doing things methodically, I don't know, I'll start using that. Like Wanderlust, she joined in earlier. She also goes live, and I feel like hers, the way that she draws her paints is a lot more methodical. She takes her time, make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. As for me, I'm a bit like, you know, fast and loose with the way I paint or draw. You know, maybe once I become kind of like her, because I don't really mind too much. I said, fuck where I'm going, it's fine. I don't really mind too much if things kind of get messy. Also depends. Like if it's on the eye, it's annoying, because there's been times where you know, I'm trying to paint the eye and I have too much water or something and it just bleeds all over the place. Vacuum fluid is more common name for what I'm talking about. I'm trying to think of, maybe I've heard it before. I'm not sure. But I'll keep that in mind. Masking fluid. What was the first one? Liquid rubber. So I want to try different arts mediums. Not mediums, medias. I guess the mediums too. I have some clay as well, just sitting in my closet that I haven't really touched since I bought it. I want to try, you know, using clay and maybe making some things out of it. Same with inks. I don't know, you see those people where they're just gonna put ink on a paper and try to create something out of it? Maybe I could do that as well. Or just do an ink page. Maybe sketch something out and just go in there with ink and make it look nice. I have oil markers, no, oil pastels that I also want to play around with. My Copic markers. ¿Sí miras bien? Tú te miras bien. How about that? I'm surprised you're up this early. There's a girl named Mary Doodles on YouTube. She's insane with ink. I have to check her out. Let me write down the name. Mary Doodles. It looked good, but it's taking forever to finish this painting, as you can see. I think this might be my most detailed painting. Cause I mean, I did the one for Joy. I did an alligator. That took me 6 hours or so to finish painting. But I didn't really have details in the sense of like, you know, background and foreground and all that stuff. It was just the actual alligator itself that took a while to finish. I'm feeling this has a bit more detail. I'm gonna go in here with like some black and darken up this area. But you know, send some more of your art. We'd love to see some more art. Charge. There's a big one. It's gonna take a while. Excuse me. Might as well go back again and add some darker greens. You're breaking the new watercolor sketchbook? Nice. What you painting? Oh, what do you like to paint? What's your go-to? What's your favorite thing? For me right now it's animals. I enjoy painting animals. People haven't done, you know, any people watercolors. So I might do that next, so that should be fun. I too have a new sketchbook that I'm gonna break in after I finish this book. a new watercolor sketchbook I bought from Joann's. I got on discount. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that one or not. Because thinking like, oh, if I do sell, maybe I can use that paper because it's perforated. And it's kind of a good size. I think it might be this size. It might be the same actually. But the paper they perforated, I believe that's the word. Oh, it'll just be easy to rip out and send it. I don't know, but usually landscapes or random cartoon. I mean, I think you've seen, right? I've done a few cartoonish things. And, I mean, I kind of like it, but not my favorite, I'd say. Only because it's kind of basic. Just one color. I kind of like doing these are a little more challenging. And multiple colors, different shades and stuff. I kind of like the challenging aspect and the details you could get. My main thing when I drew more was using is to do real high contrast art, so everything dark and black. Oh, that sounds interesting. Send some of that. Milagro que te despertaste temprano. What you want to eat? Because then when I'm doing something else, I can doodle off to the side without thinking. I used to doodle a lot in high school. Well, in 12th grade. That's when I really started picking up on drawing again. Throughout high school, I kind of drew a little bit, but they said off to the side. But in 12th grade, I really started drawing again. I got my first sketchbook, did a bit of drawings. Is it right? I'm not sure. I guess? No. Okay, I guess I'll eat it. Like here's one I excuse me. This is one I did in high school, digital with my phone. That's another one. I did a lot of digital because I got the Galaxy, the Notes, and since it came with a little pencil stylus, I was drawing a lot on my phone. As you can tell, they're pretty bad. Plain, simple. I'm trying to look for my actual pen drawings that I did. There's that one. Welcome back, Rico. I'm just eating a cookie right now. Trying to look for some drawings that I've done when I was, like I said, younger, in high school. I need some, I need more. I'm looking through old art and it's hard to remember what is 100% original and what I copied out of comic. At least for me, everything that's really good, it's reference. I can't find the picture right now, but if you so want to see what I used to draw when I was in high school, I do have like a little sketchbook tour that I did, and the shows. Still watching, but I'll leave you on like and give you your tally mark for today. Where are you? They are. Rico just posted some of my sketches. Can you give me a my advice? Most of them are unfinished. Hopefully your sketches, I'm guessing on YouTube. I gotta do a different way. I gotta join the stream. Oh, damn. That's pretty good, in my opinion. I was having trouble drawing a freaking ram the other day. This one looks a little bit weird. I don't know, I think it's the back. But it's still pretty good. That one's a bit blurry, but also good. Yeah. These are better than my people drawings, not gonna lie. I feel like it has more shadows. The shading's good in my opinion. I suck at shading. I think this might be my favorite one. Hind legs are too short. Maybe that's what it is, the hind legs. And these are good though. I'm jealous. I am jealous. Let's see. Here's some of Kent's work. Show his work. There's a calming nature to them. I'm studying for arts high school, man. Yeah, just keep on studying, keep on practicing. Practice makes perfect. Here's some of Kent's, really calming. I really like this one, the snow. Like a nice little postcard or something. Yeah, good shit, Rico. Did you say you used references? I'm not sure if you did. Oh, you did use references. I mean, it seems like you're on a pretty good level there, and you're using references, which is something really good. I didn't start using references until a couple months ago. Most of the art that I did was just, from imagination. Like I said, if you want to, you could check my channel. There should be a sketchbook tour I did. It's pretty long though, like 40 minutes, and boring. You just put like fast forward, mute it, and then just go through this sketchbook here that I have. That's finished from to back. I just skimmed, show all the ones I've done, which is completely different from what I'm doing right now. This is what I used to do a lot of. So I go through this sketchbook, and I go through some drawings that I made when I was a kid, and the ones I have when I made when I was in high school. Well, at least the freaking drawings that I have, because I have at least, I'm assuming, maybe 2 or 3 sketchbooks that are lost, which I wish I could find. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere at my parents' house, but those have 2 or 3 sketchbooks completely finished with some art that I haven't seen in forever. And I did have some pictures that I uploaded to Instagram, but all those pictures I deleted. So I have a bunch of lost arts. Blue? Sure. I'll drink it right now. Well, appreciate that, Rico. I love your arts. I love you. I mean, I was expecting something a bit more. Honestly, something kind of bad. Because if you're asking for advice, I feel like that's usually coming from someone that draws poorly or is kind of learning. But you know, you already got some skill. Obviously, there's always room for improvements. But yeah, Rico, you got some skill. And if you're studying for art high school, so I'm assuming you're still fairly young. Either you're about to go to high school or you are in high school, I'm assuming. So if that's your level of talent or skill at the age you are right now, I can only imagine how good you will be when you get older. No problem, man. Just keep on doing it. Keep on practicing and drawing. Something I wish I would have done more. You know, I'll be sitting here like, damn, this is my skill right now. In a few months, I can't imagine how good I would have been if I would stay practicing from either all of high school or middle school. Yeah, I fucking love these little ferns. Looking good. Good little ferns. Yeah, I got you a little tally mark. Like I said, little system we have. 4 more, and I'll do a little drawing on a sticky note. At 10, I still have no idea what I'm gonna do. Because originally, I was talking to people on the chat, I'll do a painting for you. But imagine, I have, I think, what is it, 4 or 5 sticky notes already from people. Imagine each one has gotten a painting. It was gonna take me too long to do. You know, because these aren't quick. Well, I could probably make it a quick watercolor painting, but it won't come out as good as it could come out. If you get what I'm saying. No, I'm saying. No, I'm saying. You're saying too many no I'm saying. You're saying 89 no I'm saying. Trying to make it a little bit dark in some of these areas. Like I said, each stream you join, you get a tally mark. But also you only get it if you are active for 2 to 5 minutes in the chat. Because people could just join in, say hi and leave. And that doesn't count. So on your 5th stream, you get it. Peanut butter and jam. Bam! Yeah. And I remember that show, like, huh? Peanut butter and jam. Smokes. Let's go. That's because a man's gotta eat. So many like little quarter bowls that me and our brother would just used to say to us, to each other, not to us, but to each other. Bless you. That's a good one. Sorry, Sanja Angelic Brutzlano. I'm not sure if that's what language that is. I don't think it's English. Here's something that Joy made, handmade by yours truly, fans of his Joy. I always say get 2 birds down now. She made this with hers. Okay, let me just not show that one then. Put it there. But she made this on a whim with her sewing machine. Handmade with love. Little kind of purse. It was just like some extra fabric that she had. And she's like, what can I make? She's like, let me try to make what this little purse thing is. Let me read this one. Oh. No, didn't you? Yeah. One day before. That was a new one. Good pencil case. Dude, she made me some cases for my. You want to show them? If you want, you can just bring one. No, on the left one. Just one. Yeah, she made some pencil cases because as you saw in the drawer, I just had pencils everywhere and they were just kind of like rolling about. And she's like, oh, do you want me to make you a pencil case? So she made me a pencil case. Zipper and everything. With hair. With hair. So here's my pencil case with all my pencils. Like I said, I have a bunch of freaking art supplies. And like I said, this one was done on same thing pretty quick. She did like in what, like 10 minutes or so? I'm not sure.
Y es porque nada más lo que hice con una tela, no hice dos. Yo me saliste con 2 telas. Eso es lo único que me
Yeah. Nightmare Before Christmas, because my favorite, thank you. Favorite movie. We here at Phantom's house try to be creative. So she's trying to like start a business, you know, things with fabric. As you can see, she made me a pencil case. She also has made our dogs some clothes, like little shirts. She made them like shirts. She made a blanket. She also made or is making my mom a tablecloth.
Ya sí está lista. Está muy grande, pero enseñar si quieres la dejo, pero no se va a ver mucho.
Yeah. That's what Phantom Joy is also creative.
En diferentes maneras.
In a different manner, she says. But still creative. Not as good as me. But here's a bit dark. Remember the lighting? Because I suck with iPhone. Okay. Here's our dog Didi with a bandana that she made him. I think this one had like a button. Cause she made some with buttons, some.
No, esa era
Just
solamente
tie it up?
meter. Ajá. La de botón era otra, ¿no?
So she made like a different versions of the bandanas. One that has like a button, one that you just tie, one that goes like in the dog's collar.
Necesito que se lo echaba atrás.
There's another one. Look at this boy. That one thing was a button or tie on? Here it is. Yeah, that one has buttons. She's over here trying to plug her shit. Just trying to plug her shit on my stream. The one I could like see from the side. Maybe I have one.
Porque digamos como de arriba.
See, maybe I think I have one of Didi from the side. And you can see like his whole body.
Por eso te digo, tienes unas que están de arriba
That one.
y unas que están así como de lado.
Whichever one. Oh, here's two. That's one that she made him. A shirt. And it's stretchy as well.
De aquí le puedes dar para allá lo que quieras. ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Qué no estás mandando?
I think I'm touching him.
Estás touching it.
There he is again. What a model. What a handsome boy. Pac-Man one is awesome. I mean, at least he enjoys wearing clothes, like his shirts. Cause Annie, the smaller of the two, not really. You know, sometimes if oops, the wrong one. If we have just their clothes on the floor, he would like kind of during his the blanket that she made him. I am from the United States, from California, born and raised. But Didi, he enjoys wearing clothes, so if his shirt's on the floor or something, he'll kind of, you know, he'll bring it to us and hand it to us, like, you know, put this on me. Or if we take it off from him, if you take off your shirt, he kind of bites the shirt, like, now what are you doing? Give me my shirt back. Where are you from, Rico? Bam! I still haven't gotten to that far. Like I said, I'm rewatching it. I'm on season 1, episode like 5 or 6. From Turkey. Greetings from the US to Turkey. I don't know much about Turkey or anything besides that it's eaten a lot during Thanksgiving here. Bob Ross. I rock tattoos. In a way, I have been compared to him a few times. Although I'm nowhere as good as him or as relaxing as he is. or as quick as you can see them. You'd be freaking just plowing through the drawings and paintings with a hash dryer. Yeah, the hash driveway. I feel like there's so many good moments during the show. Just want to watch you draw and say I feel a lot better than before. I appreciate that, Rico. I'm glad you feel better. You should feel better with that skill you have with the pencil. This is some therapy time. I just sit here, paint a bit, chit chat with some people from all parts of life. You know, we have Canada, Turkey, people from the US, people from Mexico. Let's see where else have they joined in from? Someone wants to, I think, Kashmir. Or am I thinking wrong? Oh, come here. Hello, chaotic furry. I've been. You know, that's a hard question to answer. I wish I had confidence to. I don't have confidence as either, Rico. I really don't. You should have confidence, Rico. You're better than most your age. Exactly. You should have confidence. But to answer your question, chaotic, it's a hard thing to answer because technically I've been drawing since I was like 6, 7, but I've always went periods where I don't draw. Which was from Cambodia. There you go. All over the world. So I always had periods in my life where I was really into drawing. So I'll go maybe 4 months of drawing almost every day, and then the next, I don't know, 6 months to 2 years I wouldn't draw anymore. So it's hard to win. So I've been really drawing since I don't know, this is hard. Maybe since 12th grade. So like 2016. In 2016, I kind of like really started drawing again. 2018, I kind of slacked off a bit. 2019, picked it up again for a while. 2020, I think I dropped it. Picked it back up maybe 2022. So it's just been on and off, honestly. I've never like really just been drawing a lot, but I've been drawing every single day, at least this year. I either do if I do something like this once a day, then I do a smaller picture, a figure, which I'm kind of embarrassed to show after seeing Rico's. Honestly, but I will show it. I think it's important for me to show my bad art, because I don't like people thinking that I'm talented or really good. But like, no, was bad. I just been doing it for a while that I've gotten better. I like to draw, and I draw stuff, severe weather related things. I would love to see that. I have a Discord if you want to join, or if you want to, I don't know, if you have a YouTube channel that I could check out. Yeah. So, look at my freaking people drawing. Rico, you're better than me, especially with the face. I ran out of time here because I had to leave to go to work. This was yesterday's. This is the second book. This is from January 1st of this year. Every single day I do one drawing until April 5th. And it's from April 5th until today. What do you mean severe weather related? I think I'm gonna call this painting done. I can probably add more detail, but I think it's a good place to finish this painting. Going pretty good. I'm gonna move some of this stuff. I literally spent 3 hours on one drawing. This one is maybe 4 hours on this painting. And this painting that's not done is about 10 hours, if not a bit more, and it's not done. This might be 4 hours, maybe 5 or more. Might be more actually. Let me put the date in. Here's a painting I did for Joy that she wanted me to do for her. I will show it. There's an American alligator that I painted for her. This one took me about 6 hours or so, maybe a bit more. April 9th to April 10th. Put it down here. I got tornadoes, super salty notes. That sounds really dope. Let's have. Well, let's go see it. How can I see this amazing art? Or is it interesting art? 9 through 10, 20, 25. Like I said, I'm not talented. I've just been doing it for a little bit. Like I said, I showed you. Well, this is really recent. Look at the person I drew, and look at the one you drew. Look at his face. Yeah, I would Discord. You could post your art if you would like to join. It should be on my channel, community post. Like, look at these faces. Looks like she ran into a freaking brick wall. That one looks like a fish. I showed Joy this drawing I made, and she was laughing for a good 5 minutes. I'm not even joking. She was crying, laughing, because this is the day I was celebrating hitting 600 subs, and I was drinking and I was playing Jackbox with people in the chat. And I was like, apparently I was about to fall asleep, and I woke up and I told her, like, what's up? I don't know. Either way, doesn't matter. And I told her, like, what time is it? And she's like, oh, it's like 11:50 or something. I was like, oh, my drawing. So I got up real quick and I came and I drew this in like under 10 minutes. Like I said, I was drunk, but I still managed to do a drawing though. So that's my drawing. Chaotic. Furry. White tea. Still like them. So this is a little, in case you're asking, chaotic, there's something every stream you join and you're active for like 2 to 5 minutes, you get a tally mark. After 5 tally marks, on your 5th tally mark, I do a sticky note drawing for you, whatever you request, and I add it into my folder. So it looks like Mr. Leahy drew like he was a drunk. a really good drunk, like the way he played it. My favorite drunk. I stress out one of my drawings to a point I can't enjoy it anymore. See, that's why you gotta take a break. Look at this chaotic thing that Rico is out. Look, you think that's talent? Look at that bird, just looks wrong as well. That was yesterday's painting. This one came out pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of my favorite ones I've done. This one and a few. And this one also enjoy. I was happy when I first made this one, but that looks a lot better. Do you think you could draw Supercell? Search it up. Maybe. I looked it up. I won't do it right now. Just because I'm not doing a request. But he wants me to draw something, like I said. That's the little system we have here. Two more paintings and I finish with the animals. And I forgot, it reminds me, I gotta put you guys on my thank you page. We got Rico. Yeah, chaotic. I'm trying to spell it correctly. Underscore. Furry. YT. Yeah. I did look up the Supercell. Look like it's just, you know, spinning. It broke already? It was cracking from a while ago. I got to remember to add people's names to the last page.
No, ya no.
The concrete sculptures, did he really? I never knew that. I know he did actually drink. He drank like apple juice or something like that. But he made it so believable. He was okay in the beginning. You know, like he wasn't super drunk or nothing. But towards the end, you know, the last seasons, he was just always fucked up. Don't tell me because I don't want to remember what happened. I think something did happen where he went off the deep end. Okay, so I'm just looking through my things. But here I have some pictures saved on what I kind of want to do next. So I have this. Try to focus here. Focus. I have this monkey. Maybe the bat. Maybe the mouse, not the gorilla. Maybe the frog and these birds here. But now when you're in the path, yeah, I could assume. Here are some of the animals I have saved. These are pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool as well. The birds look fun to draw. Okay, maybe between these birds or I don't know. Cause I have the girl got a mohawk. I might do that one last. I have 2 pages left until I finish this book. So maybe I guess I might do a bird. Maybe the mohawk bird. Might be pretty cool. And I think this might be the last one. Maybe a monkey. Maybe this one here. Save it. Animals. A mourning dove. I know which one it is. But I think I might go with this one just because it's a bit more extravagant. We gotta get the freaking pictures back from your sister or something. But yeah, gotta make Joy another painting. She wants me to make another painting. Amor, in order for me to make you another painting, you gotta join 20 streams. Okay. Almost start. You want a turtle? You want 3 turtles? Okay. So this is how I start my paintings, with the sketch pencil. Or the pencil sketch. More or less. I want to be a meteorologist or a sun chaser one day, and I'm 13. Well, yeah, I would assume you would maybe want to do something like that if you really enjoy, drawing tornadoes and supercells and maybe natural disasters. It's kind of like very specific. There's like some joke I heard, right, where it's like, people who, as kids, like rocks or something, are most likely gonna become a geologist, because that's a very kind of specific thing to like at that age. Something like that. I don't remember the cell exactly. I just started from the outline to the inside. I don't normally start with the bottom. I usually start from on top or somewhere. Try to start with like the most biggest and basic shape of whatever I'm drawing. But I started usually right now with the branch, because it's like kind of know exactly where my feet and all this gotta be. That's way too close. So just make this branch smaller. But that's what I do. I just start with the most basic shape I can. I know some people might start with some skeletal drawing, right? Circles and lines, making a skeleton. Hello, Gigi. NGD Showcase. Hola. Buenas tardes. Bienvenido a mi canal de fantasmas, de dolor de fantasmas. Yeah, welcome back, Gigi. How was school? I said with real basic shapes too. Sometimes I'll draw lines. or the picture has a flow to it. I should probably start like adding some guidelines. I do that sometimes, but not really. I think you see me start a couple paintings or drawings, Kent, and you see like I don't really start with guidelines good. And hopefully you did good, on the test. Wasn't too hard. There's just something about a storm that leaves me in wow, and I mean storms are pretty cool and scary at the same time. I remember one time, me and my brother, we were like playing video games, and it was kind of raining, and I remember like hearing or something like that, where you could tell how far a storm is, by the lightning and thunder, right? Versus lightning and thunder, and I was like, we'll see the lightning, and then after a bit, the thunder, and I remember saying something like along the lines of like, oh, the storm's getting closer, right? Because I could tell, because that whole thing. And so it got to a point where, like, I think maybe a minute passed by and the storm was right on top of us. It was just like, a bit of a rainstorm. We lost power for like a few seconds. Like, it was just really quiet, and then boom, it just started pouring rain. The start was like a TCA to me. What's a TCA? TCA is like a practice. Right? A practice. Oh, well, that's good then. You probably did good. Where did you learn Spanish? Because I am Mexican. It's hard to imagine how powerful weather can be till you're seeing real exactly. Yeah, I am Mexican. That's why I speak Spanish. It might be a bit bad, but I do speak Spanish. GG. There we go. Second tally mark. Yeah, but it was funny, scary, all at the same time. So I'm like, yeah, you could tell how close the storm is. And I told him like, yep, it's really close, and boom, the storm hit. We lost power for a bit, and the rain was just pouring down. I'm hoping you have no summer school. Like I said, I've been to summer school many times and have to miss out on like a lot of fun. But it was mainly because I didn't really do homework or projects. I wasn't a bad student or like super dumb. I was just super lazy. That was my problem. I was really lazy. So you notice I'm moving at all in your pubic calendar. Just coming right towards you. See? There we go. You learn something new every day. Thank you, chaotic. Although I highly doubt I'm ever going to like use that knowledge, because I live in California and we don't get tornadoes here. We get earthquakes, but no tornadoes. I remember an earthquake hit when I was in school. It wasn't a big one, it was kind of small, but we felt it. And I first thought the earthquake was just my friend next to me, because he would kind of like sit with his feet pointing outwards and not like sitting completely straight. So if you're sitting like this way, he was sitting kind of like that way with his feet pointing out, and I thought he was like kicking this bookshelf that was in front of him. So I thought he was like kicking the bookshelf, and it was making the room kind of like shake a little bit, but then it hit like pretty good. And that's when the teacher was like, everybody get down. We're at the tail end of hurricanes that hit the East Coast. They always enter in around Florida, exit up here. I don't know that. I know Florida gets like, lots of hurricanes and stuff. So, I'm lucky in a way. We don't really get too many disasters like that. Just because like they're having a epileptic shock. I guess the worst, or the most common thing, I feel like, Florida is pretty common with hurricanes and stuff. But for us, it'll probably just be wildfires. Lots of wildfires. I remember almost like every freaking year when I lived in Southern California, I was like kind of like right in the middle. I was like in the valley, as they say. So pretty much all around us, you can see mountains. And almost every single year, you'll see like the mountain on fire or like smoke coming from it. There was always smoke somewhere like in a freaking mountain. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. I would imagine the earthquake sounds good. There's no real noise. Well, I guess there is some noise to an earthquake. It's just everything moving around you. Just I don't know if you guys heard that, but that's what it sounds like. Just if you're on a table or something, just shake the table back and forth. Or if it doesn't, that just shake it. That's how an earthquake sounds like, but all around, because everything's shaking. They should take all the snow from my property to dump, Cali wildfires. Well, as long as that, just California's kind of dry, especially the mountains. A lot of times, you see it scorched and it's black due to a fire that happened recently or a while ago. And I was gonna say, I remember one time, I slept through an earthquake, and my parents got mad at me because I was sleeping during an earthquake. Because I'm kind of a heavy sleeper, and I just kind of remember waking up. I think it was my brother who was like telling me like, wake up, there's an earthquake and this and that. I was like, huh? I was like, yeah, you didn't feel it? I'm like, no, I was sleeping. He's like, yeah, and they're trying to wake you up and you're just like shaking up and down, like, because of the earthquake. I was like, I don't know. Yeah, he got mad because I didn't wake up and there was an earthquake. Like I said, I was kind of a heavy sleeper. Not kind of a heavy sleeper, I am a heavy sleeper. And then there's even one time when I was like police, like pretty much like underneath us, like trying to catch some guy and stuff, and I was just dead asleep. Because the apartment that I lived in, I'll say this. Let's see if I can like try to draw it out real quick, but right. So this is the apartment, rectangle. Right here's like the parking lot. And there was like this little thing. Right here was like the dumpster for the apartments. Right here was like the neighbor apartment. But between the neighbor and us was like this small little, I can't even call it an alleyway because no one could enter it. It was just for the apartment. It was all blocked off. So if this is the whole apartment, right here you go through the trash and there's like this little back part where they had bro, it's like a rock. I did. But they had this little thing that I said, I'm not sure why they had it. Maybe because over here you get parked, one car can park, so maybe they had it so people could just walk, but they had it blocked off. But this space was open, kind of like a closed little alleyway, and I guess there was like a few times the police were looking for someone, and a person jumped into our apartment, was like hiding in that spot, and there was like freaking like helicopter lights and all that shit, looking for him, like yelling, the speakerphone and stuff, and I just was like asleep. I did kind of wake up because my brother was like, "Wake up" or something. I'm like, well, what's going on? Like, oh look, they're getting someone. It's the tectonic plates shifting together or shifting apart. You know, because if they shift apart, that's what could cause an earthquake. Together, it could cause a mountain. Yeah, well, it's mountains. For the most part, I think that's pretty much done. Because I added lines, I can know what has to be what. Bookends are kind of like it's getting a pimple. Let me pop it. Bro, I see you. Damn, Pearl. Why you see me? I'm supposed to be a phantom. Can't see me. I'm like John Cena. April 10th, 2025. Let's hear this or that. What time is it over there? What time is it for you guys? For me, it is 3 p.m. on the dot. And I'm gonna get ready to get off because I gotta cook, eat, and get ready for work. But I said before I get off, I'm gonna do my drawing. 7 p.m. 4 hours ahead. Yeah. If you guys ever see me drawing in this book, it means because I'm gonna get off soon. Once I finish the page, that's gonna be it for me. $1 a.m. for you? Damn. Turkey. Chaotic Fury. 6 p.m. right now. Yeah, so you're somewhere here, I'm assuming. I could be wrong. At least we finished this painting. That one came out pretty good. Really like how it came out. Hi, darling Akamai. Let me do this. I just have this open in the background. So I can show off. I'm in Virginia, I'm assuming. We'll meet again. Dewey, darling. Do I have your name here? Akamai. That sounds a bit familiar. Yeah, unless you joined in before and just said a hi and left. I don't have your name here. I know she joined and kind of left. Unless you joined before I started doing this. Just look for me like a mic. I'm proud of you. 3 times now, unless it was before. And if you could just name any painting I've done, then I'll believe you. And so maybe you joined before I started doing the Littleton. Yeah, because I don't see you on the list. But I'll write your name on the list. Darling. One. I meant when you drew those sharks. Oh, okay, yeah, then take care, man. Being sleeping. No problem, Rico. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Now keep on drawing. You got some skill. You got some skill. I think we'll do some monkeys. Yeah, so yeah, then that was before I started doing the name tally mark system, darling. So it's a new system that started doing a few days ago, maybe last week, where every stream you join and you're active for 2 to 5 minutes, you get a tally mark. On your 5th tally mark, I'll do a drawing for you on a sticky note and save it. Guys, go see ya. Alright, thank you, Chaotic. Have fun. Thank you. You have talent, Rico. You have talent. See you, Chaotic Fury. So do some quick monkey sketches. You can talk to the windows. I do have a suggestion that you should try making some dino drawings for next stream. The next stream I got finished a painting that has started. I have done one dinosaur, like I said. Right now I'm not really taking suggestions. The way I could do your suggestion is just just joining, and I'll do one on a sticky note for you. I have all these people. Kent, who's next? Naruto needs one more. Steel City. I mean, I know he joined in earlier, but he just kind of like said hi and laughed. So if not, he would be at 4 right now. So that's what I mean. People could like just join in and just say hi and leave. Doesn't really count as a tally mark. Like, yeah, you were here, but you didn't participate. Like I said, all I'm saying is just minimum 2 minutes. And then I have to like be talking the whole 2 minutes. And if anyone has sense, which I haven't checked, but I think there might be a send hi button. If you guys hit that, I do not see that message due to the app I am using to go live. The app doesn't show up for me. If I was using just regular YouTube to go live, then I would see it, but I am not using YouTube to go live. I'm using Prism to go live, which is a pretty cool app so far that I've been using it. It's only been like 1 week. It's allowing me to stream on both here and on Twitch. It kind of sucks, you know, because from here I can't really how do you have your phone cam set up? Like, let me take a picture. I have a really bad setup. Okay, there you go. I think that's a good one. Let's see. Oh, nope. Okay, but fine. Since it's that one. So this is how I have my setup. So I have my fish tank, like I said, right in front of me, and then I have like this phone holder that's holding a fish. The light I'm using is for my fish tank. So, you know, I have my fish tank in front of me, and then I have two phone holders. One is holding the lights, the other one is holding another phone that I'm using to stream. And I'm obviously up here streaming. So if I were to like quickly draw it, do on different ones so it doesn't bleed through them. But in case you can't tell what's going on from the picture, so I guess this would be like a side view. There's a table, and that's me, right? And there's like this little bar here, and on that bar I have my fish tank. Then I have one gooseneck phone holder like this holding my lights. Then I have another one on the side holding my phone. So looking at from, I guess, my point of view, you know, these are my hands. Those are my hands, right? I have one gooseneck like this with my phone that I'm streaming and reading chat. Then I have another gooseneck phone holder on top holding a fish tank light. And obviously I have the table, if that makes sense. So like I said, this shit's always in front of me. If I were to like take a picture of what I see, hey wheat, if I take a picture of what I see, this is what I see the entire time. So obviously there's a phone right in front of my face, my freaking book, and the light holding up. I'm surprised how sturdy it is with those type of phone holders, often really wobbly. So that's what I see. And as you could see, right there's YouTube chat, And like I said, I am streaming from YouTube and Twitch, and right there you can see Twitch 1, YouTube 5. And what is going on to show? Oh, I didn't save it. But so the phone's like right in front of my face the entire time. You know, it's kind of like on the left side of my face. So you can just imagine my face like kind of like this. So I just look up a little bit so I could like read the chat. Hopefully that gives you some kind of visual. That's why if it ever shakes, it's because my head is kind of bumping into the phone holder. Or maybe, you know, I'm grabbing, I add something. Don't ask about the name. Alright then, I won't ask. I won't ask if you won't ask. About the water in the background. I think that's a good trade-off. You can fly, I gotta close your freaking windows. See that shit? Oh, fucker. Get away. You get like a freaking fly swatter. This freaking fly is annoying me. I've never seen a shake. Hello, this is a new one. 6 more subs. Yeah, I'm about to get off. Wonder. Listen, this might have been a couple times that I've hit the phone holder and it's shaking a bit. Not too much. Because I'm mainly tapping with my hair. Like I was saying, if you ever see me working on this book, it's because I'm gonna get off soon. You know, once I finish filling up the page, I'm getting off. I'm drawing a monkey. Can you tell by the tail that I misspelled yesterday? I thought it looked a little bit weird, but I was promptly corrected. Monkey. Okay, let me give you your tally mark for today. Wheat. One more wheat. I'm most likely gonna redo this and have each one, you know, A, B, C, D. That will be easier to find people's names. So I would like to look for it. So how was your morning, Wheat? How'd you sleep? Hopefully with your eyes closed. Gotta be careful with monkeys, especially think it's in India. They are kind of aggressive, stealing people's food and waters and stuff, or like sunglasses. I've seen videos of that happening. I think it might be also happening somewhere in Asia, or not India's Asia, but like a different Asian country. Thank you, Gigi. I appreciate you. I appreciate I love when people come in and talk to me if I'm not alone drawing. Switch the song. Let's listen to the song. Effects. I think, like I said, just 6 more subs to hit 650, and then I'm going to do a Jackbox. It's a game that you guys could join in. Anyone could join in. You don't need anything besides internet. I seen where a monkey chop kicked an old lady out to the street. I think I seen that one too, or maybe something similar to that. But yeah, if you want to play Jackbox, then you know what you gotta do. You gotta go to jackbox.tv on Google, and once you go to jackbox.tv, it's gonna give you 2 things you gotta fill out. One is just put a name, which could be your username, and the second one is a room code, which will be given to you during the stream, so you don't have to worry about that. And you just hit enter. So let's say, it'll be Kent or Gigi or whatever, you just put it right there. Kent, room code, whatever it is, A, B, C, D, E, enter room code, and then that's it, you're playing along. But you gotta be quick, because some games are only 6 or maybe 8 people. Fly. Normally it wouldn't be a problem, but the freaking cats that we have kind of made holes in our screen for the windows of the flies are coming in through there, and now they can't get out. But back to what I was saying, you gotta be kind of quick with the code, because some games are I think 6 to 8 people, maybe 10. So if it fills up, it fills up. You can still play along, but you'll be part of the audience, and you'll just be like voting for who you like, or you can also mess up people's thing depending on the games you play. It's a fun time. You said it's different games. The monkeys are kind of silly. I look forward to it. So is trivia. It's variety. So there's different party packs. From my knowledge, I think there's 9 or 10 party packs, and each one comes with 5 or 6 different games. Some are trivia based, some are maybe kind of trivia based, but you also like try to trick people, like, oh, which these trivia facts is fake or real. There's some where you have to figure out who's an alien, depending on how many people are playing. You get multiple aliens, and you could just you gotta figure it out. Another one where you design t-shirts, which I think we did on the first drunk stream, or for 50 or 60, for 50 or 100 subs. But we made t-shirts in the game, and I actually bought one. You're too underrated. I appreciate it. You're too kind. How about that? Here. This is a t-shirt that we made in game, and it gave me the option to buy it, so I bought it. Drunk Stream Boys. This is one of the viewers. His name was CG, who came up with the design, I believe. And we voted for who's the had the best t-shirt, and he won. And it prompted me, like, oh, do you want to buy this shirt? I was like, hell yeah, I want to buy it. Memory. So I have a shirt in my closet. Drunk Stream Boys. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different party games, and I go through 4 of the party games because I only have 4 of them. So I go through a few different party packs. So I'm live for a good couple hours. Monkey t-shirt. Yeah, kind of looks like a monkey. Kind of weird, huh? Coincidence. But it's a good time. Like I said, people really enjoyed RT. Really enjoyed it. We had Alex Poophead. When he first played it, he had lots of fun and has played a couple more. Wander as well. How long have you been streaming? Today it's been 2 hours and 37 minutes. I'm gonna get off right now in a bit once I finish this page. Forgot the word. Normally I would stream longer, but I have work today, so I'm gonna get off soon. Like I said, because I gotta cook and get ready to head to work. So there's not gonna be any more streams later today. I won't be back until tomorrow. Yeah, I know, sucks, but a man's gotta work. I wish I could stay here and talk along with you guys, but the bills are awaiting. Dee Dee and Annie are hungry. So are all the cats. Which I don't think I've really shown you guys the cats, but I have 4 cats. I have in order, it's Bella or Bella, if you want to say in English, but we say in Spanish, Bella, aka Fat Cat. That's the name I gave her, Fat Cat. Second one is Burbuja, or Bubbles in English. Third one is Joy, which was named after Phantom Joy. And last one is Linda. Linda was in English, but Linda. And that one was named after this one meme. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's this little kid kind of like arguing with like his mom or something. I'm pretty sure you can find it. If you just like look up Linda, listen to me. But I guess the kid's trying to explain something to his mom or aunt or something. And the little kid's like, Linda, listen to me, honey, Linda, listen to me. And they're like, the mom's like, okay, then what? He's like, okay, then what? It's a funny little quick video. So we named her Linda because at the time we were living with Joy's sister. And I was telling her like, nah, your sister's not gonna let us have any more cats. And I brought up the thing that like, you can tell your sister like, Linda, listen to me, Linda. So that's where she got her name. And Dee Dee actually stands for something, in case you didn't know. Dee Dee the dog, his name stands for Diamond Dog. It's from Metal Gear Solid. In the game, there's an opportunity, because not everyone finds it, but you can maybe find a wolf in the wild that has been abandoned and it's missing one eye, and you can rescue the wolf. And if you rescue the wolf, you take it back to your home base, and you have this one guy who trains the wolf to become your partner, and it helps you like kill people. Let me show you who Dee Dee is named after. Dee Dee. So this is Dee Dee from the game. Just a puppy, a wolf with a missing eye. And this is Dee Dee, full grown. Trying to get like a better picture. Okay, that sounds fine. That's him, full grown. It's a wolf with a missing eye, and he's your companion in the game. And he helps you, on your missions. You can tell him to like kill someone, sneak, stay, all that stuff. Hey yo. So that's where my dog Didi got his name from. One of my favorite video games. Oh dang. Yeah, in the game the Didi is a wolf. In real life he's a dog that needs attention. And is very whiny. But they're both good boys, in game and in real life. That's where he got his name from. That's where Linda got her name from. Joy got her name from Joy, Fancy Joy. Bea got her name from Joy. She really likes that name. And I remember when she got it, she told me like, oh, what should I name the cat? I was like, obviously you have to name it Bea. It's your favorite name. And then Burbuja, or Bubbles in English, was I think named by her sister. Do dogs and cats fight each other? No. Annie does kind of bother them a bit. They don't fight. The best way I could put it will probably be bicker. Because Annie is a freaking handful. She's small, but she's a handful.
¿Conoces a Burbuja?
Do I know Burbuja?
Bombón, Bellota y Burbuja.
Alright, so apparently Joy is saying nope. But am I right? Your sister named her?
No.
No, you did?
Yo.
Oh, okay, no.
Por
So,
eso, porque tenía los ojos de burbuja.
okay, so apparently Joy named Burbuja, or aka Bubbles in English. She named the cat Bubbles because of Powerpuff Girls. There was Bubbles. So that's where she got the name. I don't know the other names in English. Yeah, so she named them after Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls because she had the same eyes.
Mi hermana a la Bella le quería poner Bellota.
I'm gonna show a picture of Bubbles, the cat, so you can see what I mean by the same eyes. Obviously, it's blue. That looks kind of nice, but I want to put the one where she's kind of like has a face. Oh, I left the picture. Well, here's Bea with a sock on her head. Not happy. She always looks mad, no matter what.
Tengo esta, donde le miran bien los ojos.
And then we have here Bea and Linda. She's a calico. They're all female.
Ahí te mira muy bien.
This is yo, what up, Alex? This is Burbuja. I'm probably taking a nap. Don't worry, Gigi. Like I said, I'm getting close to getting off. I was thinking you have a picture, right? Your screen that shows all 4 of them as babies.
Mhm.
Here's all 4 cats as kittens. Top one there. Oh, Linda, Joy, Bubbles, and Bea. Okay, I'm gonna stay. Nice, I'm gonna finish this on page and I'll be getting off. What up, Alex? Adorable. Catman, Steel City Fish. There you are. I know you joined in earlier and had to leave. There you go. 4. One more tally mark. Not really Catman. The cats are Joy. She enjoys. She likes animals. She loves animals. So do I. In my preference, you know, I prefer a dog over a cat. Still working. I've been in and out, no problem. But I gave you your tally mark for today. Yeah. I don't know if she should be able to, because it's, that's kind of because it's big, but yeah, you can just consume it then. Working still. No, a man's gotta work, I understand that. I'm doing a bunch of different monkeys here. This scary ass monkey. You know what you want? Alright. I mean, if you want to tell me now, you can go ahead and tell me. Or if you want to wait. Either or. You'll wait, alright. And Annie, she got her name. It's short for anniversary. That's what she got her name for. Cause can you show your fish tank for a second when you're done? Yeah, of course. What's that? What's that? Jump start? What do you mean jump start? Jump scare? But yeah, because for our anniversary, it was for like what, 5 years, right? For the 5-year anniversary? Because I forgot already. You know I have bad memory. Dun, 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 dun. I see you. Was that or freaking the 5, yeah, right? Yeah, cause I'm like, no, I think I was feeling like fucking done. Yeah, so for yeah, she can't jump, she can't. For our 5-year anniversary, I got her that dog, Annie. She's trying to jump up the cat. Pick her up outside. Pick her up. Yeah, so she really wanted like a small dog, and we wanted to get like a friend for Didi because he was like the only dog we had. Opportunity came that we were able to get us a dog, so we got it. A small dog. And that's where Annie got her name from for her anniversary. We were debating on what to like name her, but in the end we decided to go with Annie. And she's a fucking little handful. I said she might be small, but she'll bark at everyone, everything. I'm pretty sure she like half Chihuahua or something, because that's the only other breed I know that barks at literally everything.
No,
It's a monkey. You don't like it?
está gracioso.
It looks weird. It's kind of scary.
Yo voy a comer, yo no aguanto. Espera más tarde.
Go ahead, eat. Está bien. Está bien. Come and see me.
¿Quieres que te haga juntos?
No, it's fine. I'll go right now. I'll make myself. I had a teacup Yorkie like that. Small but feisty. I'm not sure exactly what she is. We thought she was like a Shih Tzu because when we first got her, let me show you a picture. She was really small, kind of like a Shih Tzu vibe going on. Well, not vibe, but you know what I mean. And I used like Google Photos and like insert hers, and that's kind of what popped up. But you know, she got older. And doesn't really look like a Shih Tzu. She might be mixed. Look at this little thing. Alright, well I gotta go see you tomorrow. Alright, thank you, darling. Nice. What are you making? An ostrich? I am making a oh, this is an emu. I finished painting. That's Annie. I thought it was a bird. You were saying it's a dog. We're having snow right now. Now it's weird. A thunderstorm. Welcome back, Max Blue. Right, so that was Annie when we first got her, tiny. She looks very cute. But now she's a little monster. This is her, you know, a little bit older. Hair is starting to grow. No, I didn't see. Where's the picture? And there's her right now. Her face looks freaking dirty because, you know, she drinks water and it gets all wet. The emu, my favorite animal. Oh, emu, it's E-M-U. The long hair, eye makeup, the sad music. Oh no, you're okay, the ammo. Emu. Ammo? Emo. Ammo. Ammo? That sounds weird. Ammo. It's thunder and the snowstorm doesn't happen often. I had not seen any snow in life. I mean, thunder snowstorm sounds dangerous. I gotta say. Oh, I was freaking confused for a second there, Alex. All the emo music. No, doesn't matter. But I got what you mean now. I don't know if Max is still here, but in order to get a tally mark, you gotta be active. Because we just like say hi and leave, doesn't count. Oh, can't come out bad. Yeah, we got to call it ice quakes too. Ice quakes. Or an earthquake of ice, I'm assuming. I think, yeah, Steel City. I was about to ask him, do you know Trailer Park Boys? I'm pretty sure you do. You probably know them, but do you like them? Quebec was it? Land of polar bears and maple syrup. I thought you mentioned that they might be somewhere else. Ontario. Smokes, let's go. I'm guessing is it fun to play with the snow? Yes. I shouldn't say I have to shovel it. Now, there's some things that are fun, but once you actually have to do some work for it, it doesn't become fun. Like, what's a good example? You took those words out of my mouse. My mouse? Yeah, you put mouse. Mouth. Right, you meant to put mouth, but you put mouse. For a second, I thought I was the one reading it wrong. Nope, I hate when that happens. So, peculiar little monkey. Yeah, I think I'll show the fish tank real quick for GG. I'm not sure if they're still here. Yeah, try not to touch yourself. Good idea. One south, all the way on the coast. Monkey page. Yes, wonder. Mono. Mono's monkey, right? What? Mono is monkey?
¿Cómo?
Mono is monkey?
Sí.
Then how do you say gorilla?
Un gorila.
But when I say monkey.
Un chango. Uy.
Mate.
Oh, sí. Me dije, ¿no teníamos leche?
Monitos. Pero eso no fue mono con las peluche.
Sí, mono de peluche.
I know my Spanish.
Eso es nomás de serio.
Para con la cuantica de dícaro.
Para angaricotirimi, paro.
Para que la dejamos con el dícaro. In the skiing areas, see if I pass through here. ¿Qué tal si eres tú? La mujer de mi vida. ¿Qué tal si soy yo? Había tanto tiempo que estabas aquí, en el mismo barrio, mismo país. Tratando de ti, pero nunca te vi. That song is so true for me and for Joy. Australian printer? No, painter. That was a great. Let's go for paintings around here. Can't pronounce those words. ¿Qué tal si eres tú? ¿Qué tal si soy yo? Do you know that song, Wonder? ¿Qué tal si eres tú? From Tigres del Norte. I'm sure what type of music you listen to. So I was playing some songs for her and she didn't know them. I'm like, how do you not know this one? And it was like songs that I feel like everyone heard. I forgot what songs I put. No, not you. For her. Because one time she joined, I was putting on music, and I put songs from like that come out in every fucking like quince and baile. Like, you know those party songs that everyone puts in. Oh, I think one of them was Llorar. Llorar. Llorar y llorar. And she didn't know it. How do you not know that? Shit's a banger. I'm still here. I'll show you the tank right now, Gigi. Just and now when Joy is not in the kitchen, because you can see through the tank, you can see her. Let's see, quick. No, go cook. Do your thing. Está bien. Oh. Here, let me see if I can show you real quick. Then gotta disconnect my phone, take it out. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. Got the cover to show myself. There you go. Yes, there's a potato in the tank. And some rubber duckies. Some more fish in the back. Okay, yeah. Let's see if he's here. Are you out and about today? I'm seeing if the lobster is out. But I also have a crayfish, but I don't think he's oh, there he is. He's coming out. Nope, you don't come out. Maybe you kind of see him. You just see like the little antennas or whatever.
¿Ya te la acabaste la tuya? ¿Ya se la chingó? Good boy.
Can't got sets of lobsters. I go back inside. Let me put this back where it was. Like I said, I can't do it so I didn't show myself. But that's the setup. That's holding the lights. Then I have another one coming here, which holds this phone, and it shows this. Used to steal traps when we were kids. Menace. I don't know if you saw Mr. Snail. There's some. I don't know if you saw a snail inside there, but if you did, it was a dead one. Passed away. These days, if you get caught doing that, they'll probably kill you. I don't know if you saw that, Gigi. Trailer Park Boys episode. Don't remember it. I have bad memory, so. Also, you do know Trailer Park. Well, I guess you do know. I watched Trailer Park Boys before. It was big. I didn't see it because I was in the States, but I started watching on Netflix. Sometime in 2015 or 16, or maybe a little bit before that. That's when I started watching it, and like new seasons came out. I watched every episode, and I watched every movie. I think there is. I was kind of watching the animated series, but I was like, I don't know. The hashtag. I don't know if you guys have seen the animated series on Netflix. And I think there's also like a few movies or things where like they go to other places, you know, like Amsterdam and stuff like that. started a podcast.
Yeah, swear nets.
I haven't seen that podcast. I don't watch movies on Netflix.
You know, I don't have Netflix. I mean, I used to have it, and I got rid of it because I was watching things on Hulu. Then I stopped watching Hulu and you know,
So I had nothing, and then I got Max. You met them before? Oh, the dope. How were they?
so then I got Max on YouTube, and then I got rid of Max, and now I'm back on Hulu. I mean, on Netflix.
Bubbles, Ricky, and Leahy. Hey, somebody he met J-Rock before he died or whatever.
What do you mean, oh, whatever?
I don't think I've really met anyone famous like that. I've had it all except Netflix. If you use one for a movie, something I got you. If you need one, if I need to use one for a movie, I put yours down. 6. Television. It's kind of bogus though.
Yeah, I should just keep one subscription active at a time, depending on what I'm watching.
When I had Max,
I was watching South Park. When I had Hulu, I was watching The Orville and American Horror Stories.
what was it, a woman beater or something? For sure. I'm watching the Orville now, bro. The X5 got me heated. Dude, she's...
It's a good show, I like it. But yeah, freaking Kelly. Annoying.
What season you on?
I believe there's a new season coming out. I'm not sure when. I think it's been in the works though. I'm kind of waiting for the new ones to come out. I think season 5. So I can start watching it again.
They were both okay. I wanted to camp or something. I loved Orville. Didn't like American Horror Story. You didn't like it? You had bars and half flicks.
American Horror Story was good. There was some good seasons.
I'm shaking right now. The first season of it.
Because there's American Horror Stories and American Horror Story. Wait, I think the one is Stories. Another one is Story. There's 2. Because one of them, the whole season is about, you know, one story. And then American Horror Stories, it's every episode is a different story. Right?
Am I fucking tripping? They're both okay?
There was some... Annie! There was some okay episodes.
Or seasons? The one with the Lady Gaga.
I kind of liked them. I didn't really like her, per se. But I like the guy who played like hermaphrodite, whatever it was. Like the bald dude. Kind of like Cleopatra. I liked him. I like him in that role. In my opinion, he played it really good. The one with like Tate, right? I think Tate.
Evan Peters. Americans can't pronounce any Canadian city, love. What is that? Oshawa?
Bro, I'd fold instantly for a girl like Lady Gaga. Not even Gaga. Oshawa? Did I say it wrong? Isn't like a bunch of Canadian like cities or whatever, like French? But do you guys speak French or any other language besides English? Oh, you got it right. Like I know some names only because I've heard people say it. Oshawa. How would you? Oui, Montreal. Honestly speaking, how would Americans pronounce that? Where is it? Oshawa? I'm not sure how you could mispronounce that. Like I've heard some like Nova Scotia. If not, I would I'm pretty sure no. If not, I would have probably mispronounced that. But I've heard like people say it, like pronounce some cities. And English, I English and Spanish for me, so I'm able to read, write, and speak Spanish. May not be the best, but you know, I can still do it. It means New Scotland. I did not know that. It's just kind of cool being able to speak another language. I could talk shit when people, you know, are around you. Let's say if I wanted to talk shit about you guys, I could just speak it in Spanish. And if you don't know, you don't know. Which, yeah, exactly. Canada, Nova Scotia, one of the first settled places in North America. Apparently Spanish and French have a lot of similarities. I don't know about that, bro. No, Bog Pifu? No, just people. I think I heard Spanish and Korean. A couple of similar. They're saying if you know how to speak Spanish, then you can kind of learn how to speak Korean kind of easily. And Spanish and Filipino, there's a lot of similar words, which are pretty much pronounced the same way and kind of mean the same thing, but are spelled differently. But I don't know about the French. I think French is a lot like, like kind of like moaning and shit. That's what it sounds like, and Spanish doesn't really have that. Because depending on what Spanish talking about. Yeah, like for example, Dee, she doesn't want to give it to you. I redacted, that's just my opinion. Bueno bien. Like Filipino Tagalog. What is it? Aguila. I learned on this channel. Like for us, Aguila, which is eagle, and Filipino is Aguila. Same thing. What this? It's just different words. Sorry, Aguila, azúcar, azúcar. Okay, I don't know that one. Vista, pista. Same thing, just VMP. Desgraciada, no, desgracia, and desgracia, I think. Diario, encanto. So pretty much there's a bunch of like similar. Queso, cabello. That means the same thing. Philippine Tagalog. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Some Spanish words is so similar. But yeah, I think if you know Spanish or Korean, then you can learn the other language. That's what my brother said, at least, because he was like learning Korean, and he said, I think like his professor, whatever, said something like that.
Philippines invaded by Spaniards like 400 years ago.
Yeah, plus some Filipinos be looking Mexican, not gonna lie. Like my stepdad, his dad looks Filipino, but he's not, he's Mexican. Maybe he hasn't some, well, not the same, so it actually gotta be a bit lower. So, very, very close.
Mexicans speak Spanish in all South America. I think Spanish and French were close because they both branched directly from Latin.
Yeah, but also Spanish from Spain is different though, compared to Spanish from like Latin America.
No, it's due to cultural genocide, exactly.
I think like Spanish from Spain has some like they kind of have like a lisp when they speak.
Did you watch World Cup 2022?
I don't keep up with sports.
Also in modern English is like old French mixed with pagan Germanic English.
Because in Spain they'd be using words that we don't use here, or like in Latin America.
Canadian French and French. Yeah, I've heard that
French from Canada is completely different from France.
well, not completely different, but like different. I think it was the greatest match ever. History was lost to. I think those countries were here for 5,000 years plus. What do you think about Nintendo raising prices?
Fuck Nintendo. I mean, I wasn't gonna buy a Nintendo Switch to begin with, but yeah, like someone said, I'm not sure if it was Moist, but if you pretty much let Nintendo raise the prices of games, every other company's gonna see that and be like, oh look, Nintendo did it, we could do it too. I mean, just when they raised when they raised the prices on games a couple years ago from 60 to like 70, I was like, damn,
It's expensive, but now going to
$80, it's fucking crazy.
You ever heard of what is that?
Shayak, maybe. You ever heard of Chirac?
Shiak. The import tax ain't even that high. No way.
Dude, apparently there's a bunch of shit with Nintendo right now that it's gonna be fucking stupid. Yeah, I think you have to like pay a subscription or something so you can like play the games. Something like that, I'm not sure. You have to like pay or like subscribe to some key that unlocks the games. And I'm not sure what. It just We'll see what happens. Most Canadians don't know about it. Do you have a Phantom 1? And do you have a Phantom 1? Do I have a Switch? I have a Switch, but not the one that you could like disconnect the controllers. That is the Switch Lite that I do not even use, which I should sell. I bought it pretty much on a whim because my brother wants to buy one. I was like, oh, let me get it too. I bought it and I played it for a total of maybe max 4 or 5 hours and just never played it again. So it was a fucking waste of money. So I should probably sell it. For consoles, I have a PlayStation 5. I have a Switch Lite from Japan. Picked it up when I was over there. They're a whopping 60 USD. God damn. You stole it. I was one of the 20 people that bought a Wii U. Wii U. Which one's a Wii U?
Huh?
Sounds familiar.
Okay.
Oh, Alex said he would take us to Japan. I think I said right. $3,000 to $5,000 we need. And he's gonna be our tour guide. Alright, wheat. No problem. I'll probably get off right now anyways. The Wii. It sounds so familiar, but I just don't remember which one's the Wii U. Let me look it up real quick. That's for 3 weeks. I'm between Switch and Wii. Wii U. Oh, okay. Now I know which one that one is. If I'm taking it out with me. Wait, we're trying to say that we have to pay for your housing, your food. I got $3, like Patrick said. I'm a PC guy. I need to get a PC. I've had a Nintendo 64, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5. At one point, did have an Xbox 360 and got rid of that. PSP, Nintendo, what's it called? Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance. PSP, Game Boy, and the Switch. I was going to pay for you, but whatever gets you guys on the plane. Oh, you can pay for me? Bet. The only thing would be like, kind of tricky for us would be just our pets. You know, we have freaking our dogs and cats. So I could like fit one more in. I had a NES, a Sega Genesis, N64, Xbox 360, PS1, and 2, and a dumb Wii U. This is me right now. Yeah, I got y'all with food and transportation. It's fairly priced. Also, I had a Game Boy Color. I was in grade 6. That's the Canadian in you, grade 6, when the first Pokemon games came out. Did you drop out of grade 10? You never finished it? Okay, I know that you guys say grade 6 and stuff like that. At least here we say 6th grade, 7th grade. Number first, and then the grade. Never really played Pokemon, never really, was a fan of it. What type of things do you guys usually look for in a trip? You just want to experience it or want to cram in as much as you can? Honestly, dude, I've never traveled at all. Never left. I haven't even left the state. the most I've traveled was from like, you know, Southern California to Northern California.
So close to the same age than Kent's. Oh damn, super close. 36, 34. I went to Disney World when I was a kid. Well, only time I left the country.
So I never left the country, never left the state. I said I used to live in like close by LA. The furthest south I've gone is San Diego, which is I think like maybe 30 minutes or so, or 2 hours. I forgot exactly how far from LA.
I remember the Game Boy Color.
Yeah. The furthest like south I've gone was like San Diego. The furthest north I've gone is Sacramento. The furthest what is it? East is probably like Yosemite.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So then we can just experience it. I could take you guys to all the places I went to and see what you guys want to do from there.
She has done a bit more traveling than me, because I know she, you know, has gone to Mexico. I haven't even gone to Mexico. I haven't visited the motherland, and she has gone to like a few states.
Okay, with my red or blue.
I can't answer that question. I play Pokemon Go. No, so I'm down to travel. Obviously, I just. Can you help me, money wise? Can you suck it?
I'm here. Braxton Fulkerson, welcome back. Mexico chill too. The food is so cheap and the gas for what you get.
Like I said, we're planning on maybe going to Mexico. Maybe before or after we get married. And take a little vacation.
Can you what? Crazy Bones, Pogs, lol. I had a blue but Charmander, man. You've never seen that video? There's like one lady like at the side of some guy's car, you know, and she like asking him, like, "Can you help me, money wise?" And the guy's like, "Can you suck it?" And she's like, "What?" How do I earn the marks?
Join a stream and just be active in the chat for like 5 minutes, and you get a mark. Right now you have one, I believe. Where are you? I know you have your name here somewhere. Yeah.
You have one mark. Oh yeah, you remember? Yeah. So me and freaking Joy would just be saying that shit to each other all the time. Like, can you help me, money wise? I got to go, guys. Take it easy. Yeah, no problem, Steel. Thanks for stopping by. I was gonna do that.
Yeah. Well, I think I am also gonna get off. It's pretty late. It's 4:16 p.m. I gotta cook myself and get ready to go to work.
You want to hear that joke? Go for it. I'll give you a little party. Welcome back. I'll give you your tally mark for today. What hill is funny? I don't know. Uphill, downhill, fun hill. What hill? Can I get a sandwich? Can you suck it? Phantom style. Phantom style. How is that? You get nothing? Hilarious. Damn,
I don't have any. I wish I had some dad jokes.
Hilarious.
Bunny. Here's a little bear that I got when I went to camping. I will for a sandwich. And I also have this hammerhead glass shark that I got at Six Flags, I believe. What does a fuck steal? A fuck ton? And that's my guess. A fuck ton. April 10, 20, 25. Duck. Oh, what is a duck steal? Oh, what is a duck steal? Duck steal. Sorry, you messed it up. What is a duck steal? I don't know. What does a duck steal? Quack. Oh, okay, crack. Okay. I was thinking something like quack, bread, some shit. I don't know. All right, well, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna cook and stuff. Get ready for work. Oh fuck! I'm gonna cramp. But don't worry, I got you. Got the tally marks. Naruto, I haven't seen him in a while. But totally as well. So that's the people I have right now. I'm gonna redo this and probably do, like I said, in alphabetical order. That was easier to find people. Another good stream, good monkeys, and some good talks. This was a really good suggestion. Really like the ghosts. That was the one I did yesterday. Got these monkeys. Try have you guys see me working on this because that stream is close to ending. And finish up the cassowary with the details. Looking really good. Tomorrow I'll do this. If I bring you to Japan, you gotta be my wingman. What am I gonna say? I'm gonna say this guy has a lot of money. I'm missing one more. I tried spitting game last time and I went completely biffed it. Bye everyone. Bye our team. Bye. Not Eric, but I'll take it. I told you he calls me Eric. You don't know how to lie. He did guess my name though. It was funny because like right when I told him like, oh, you're never gonna guess it. Like I've only met like 2 people with my name and he guessed it. Spelled it wrong, but he guessed it. I don't know, just be like, yeah, he chill. I was like, nah, you're not gonna guess it. And when I saw freaking the name pop up, I just shut up. I was like, fuck, he guessed it. Is it Jose? That's racist. No, it's not Jose. Hit the like button, subscribe. All the freaking color pencils. Here I have my setup. I told it starts with an E. Freaking colors. You know, I will tell you guys. I just don't want freaking. I want my online persona just to be Phantom's Pain. I don't want really people calling me by my name. Enrique? No, that's a kind of a good guess. But I hate Enrique. I hate that name. That guy fucking... He stole my then girlfriend. That's what happened, amor. Enrique stole my then girlfriend. I had a girlfriend in high school, and fucking Enrique was talking to her, and she broke up with me and went with him. I don't know, but he went with fucking Michelle. She left me and went with him. No, he's saying that I'm Enrique. That's my name. So yeah, fuck Enrique. I know his name, but I won't say it. So his name is Eric. Alright, then I'm gonna tell you guys. But if I tell you guys, then you can't say it in stream. It's a secret. Let's go set things right. Yeah, fuck them. That's all good. They end up breaking up. So what happens to two-faced people? Fuck, I dropped all my paints. They all fucking fell out. You can't tell, but when you dropped it, I started slow clapping. His name is mi esposo. But shit broke too. Like I said, my name has been said before on stream during one of my video game streams by my friends. No, it's not broken. I could just put it back together. Luckily. Alright, then I'm I don't know, should I say it? Should I say it? I'm like debating. I mean, it's just a name, right? But it's my name. I have this one. Maybe do like a gang hammer at the end of every stream. Not people will guess it.
¿No crees que a veces piensa que tu nombre es Eric por la vez que estamos jugando con Eric?
No, that's what I thought. No, but he's like, oh hey, and then he said it. I'm like, it's not that. It's something. And then he said it. Like, he put the wrong he spelled it wrong. He spelled it with a W. Alright, so this is my name.
Ponen un comentario y pum, termina el en vivo.
Ajá.
Que no quede prueba en el teléfono si quieres. Bueno, el comentario y pum, va a terminar.
If you want, you could do it.
Sí, para que se borre. Si no quieres que mantenga ahí. Porque en el vivo siempre se va a quedar. A menos de que no dejes en vivo.
Alright, we'll do a hangman. That was a good idea from Joy. Oh no, that was Alex. Philip? We'll do a hangman. Put on a bigger piece of paper to guess my name.
Eric. Obviamente yo no juego porque no manches, te lo digo.
Okay, there you go. All this is gonna be simple: head, body, arms, and I'll do eyes and a mouth. And the letters are given since it starts with an E.
Isaías.
What?
Isaías. Emmanuel.
E and I. So you said I? No I.
No, I no hay.
Why are you saying E and I? There's no I. Where did you get the I from? S, no S. Seven letters. The I could work if it's part of my nickname. My name is not Eric. I was told RT is not Eric. I told him it's not Eric. It does start with an E, and then afterwards he guessed after like 2 tries. It's not an S. Kent already put S. Or who did he guess them? Get the difference. Brown, orange. I'm missing some colors. What the fuck? Any guesses? You better not be freaking cheating, looking online or something. Oops. C? No C. It's another leg. I don't know how many names with E. There's an A. Okay, so A there is. Right here. Okay, I'm missing whites. What color am I missing? Got the reds. Yellow. Missing a paint. There we go. I'm guessing you guys give up because you're freaking cheating, most likely. Looking online. Thanks, Didi. Alright, then we'll just continue this next time, so I gotta go. Alright then, guys. Thanks for watching. Lost my freaking paint. Purple, blue, green, yellow, red. Trying to think what paint am I missing. I just don't want to be the only one guessing and ruin it for everyone. It's all good. Then we'll do this again next time. Guess which one it is. You two be safe, my guys. I gotta look for my paint right now. Peace. You. There is a U. And we'll leave it at that. You're getting too close, Kent. You're getting too close. Alright. Peace out. Hands are freaking dirty.